Following the shooting in Uvalde, we saw bipartisan support for passing school safety measures. However, state lawmakers didn't solidify any significant legislation on that front during their short session. WCNC Charlotte Shamaria Morrison explains why and what we can expect in the future.
In the aftermath of the Uvalde shooting, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle started immediately talking about more safety legislation in North Carolina.
I haven't talked to one of my colleagues that hasn't expressed a concern about school safety up here.
Representative John Torbert, a Republican representing Gaston County, chairs the House Education Committee.
We'll hopefully strengthen our funding opportunities to the LEAs out there that need the funding for additional school safety assets, whether it be human assets like SROs or whether it be technology or hardening devices such as door locks and that type of thing.
State senators also have a plan on school safety.
As we go into our long session, which starts in January, I'm looking with other lawmakers, other colleagues, at bringing forth legislation that will provide funding, additional resources throughout the state.
Meanwhile, school districts are updating plans to keep guns off campus.
There are so many unsecured weapons out in the community from a lot of well-meaning people. Like, a lot of people bought guns during the pandemic for whatever reason. A lot of new first-time gun owners too, and they're not necessarily storing their weapons safely.
CMS Board Chair Elise Dashew says they must start thinking long-term as COVID dollars used for mental health resources to prevent violence runs out.
We may get used to doing some programs or having some additional staff that are going to vanish
unless more funding comes from local and state dollars. Shamari Morrison, WCNC Charlotte.